Welcome back to the Nerdcore Podcast, a podcast that reviews movies and talks about nerd shit. This is episode 417. Thank you for having the number up there, not being covered up by an obnoxiously long title like the live show. 417. As always, it is the Nerdy Kind of Gears of Culture show. Alongside my wonderful co-host, Young Yoda.
Sup, everybody. This is on our way to 1,000 total episodes.
Yep.
What are we at? What did you count?
This is 800. Look. So, this is episode 417 of the main show. But if you count the total episodes on the feed, this will be episode 869.
God damn, we make a lot of content.
We really have made a lot of content.
A lot of content. We need more people to watch it and listen to it. Because y'all can start and spend like a couple years making it through nonstop.
Yep.
That's how you should listen to us.
I always wondered if I had like a theory. Was like, does Anchor have enough space for a lot of episodes?
Well, remember they were bought.
Yeah.
That was a good question before they were bought by Spotify.
Yeah.
Now they should have enough room for like fucking everything.
Yeah. Fucking Stacy, 869? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait till we're at 420.69.
Stacy, have I ever? Oh, bro. Oh,
did you just spill?
No, dude.
Did your dog piss?
My dog pissed right next to my.
Did you step on it with a sock?
Yeah.
Oh
dude.
no,
Oh.
That's the worst.
What?
Oh,
bro.
Oh.
God damn. All right. So have I reminded you as of late, Stacy, how great it is to see you here? I'm hoping my cords are gonna be fine because this is why I don't let these goddamn dogs in. All right. Brad. Let's talk about what you've been up to, and hopefully Stacy comes in with something. I'll be right back after I just get a paper towel.
We can do a commercial break, like right away.
Let's just real quick, guys. This is like not even a commercial break. Like we're gonna just. Oh, I don't even have a commercial break on here. Wow, that's great.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Brad, I'm just gonna like the paper towel's like right outside. All
right. I don't have anything to say. Oh, there's Aiden giving me the stare. I have nothing to say right now.
I lied, Brad. They were right next to me. The paper towels.
Okay, good.
Right next to me.
That's good.
I can somewhat hear you, Brad.
I love this fucking show.
I love this show. These are live show. What's it called? Activities, not main show activities.
We said Fellini visited today.
So as I multitask here, and I wipe the floor with my foot on top of yeah, bro. These dogs, bro. Like, there's a reason I don't let them come in here. That's why.
You gotta be cognizant because dogs just do what dogs want generally.
Yeah. So there's that. Hopefully that fixed that. I'm gonna have to put on new socks, bro. Fucking hate that, dude. Hey, what's going on, Luis? Yes. So I was about to say, oh God, today was the day. It was the day. The ghost of Fellini stopped by and donated a lot of money. So, Brad, you wanted to know what my big announcement was, right?
Well, I saw it. You're putting yourself in a situation where I feel for you.
Yeah. So I mean, I look. First of all, the first thing I had to say was, we're not doing the Indiegogo. We're not doing a second Indiegogo. We are running things.
Does that just mean you don't need it?
No, I said we didn't want to do it because the way that I worded that first Indiegogo, I made it seem
like that was going to be enough for everything.
Yeah, and that was on my bad. That was my bad. So I didn't want to scam anybody, make it seem like I was scamming anybody. So I said, you know what? As Darkseid said in Zack Snyder's Justice League, we'll use the old ways, right? So I said we're gonna take donations. Yes.
Yeah, I heard you got $300.
Yeah. But the first thing I had to say was that we're going to be doing a fundraising night. I'm going to be doing an 8-hour stream. And I'm
I,
going to be, what's it
I,
called?
I've got a suggestion, and we only have 2 listeners on here, so nobody's going to hear this. But for you, Raul, if we get $250 donated by the end of this week, which I think we can do, I will do a live commentary with you on Hostel.
All right. So I have to do Salo, and if we get another 250, Brad will do.
I will hate every minute of it, but I will do it for you.
Eli Roth.
I'm not doing Salo though. I read that
Brad,
whole thing. I'm not doing Salo.
No, come on, man. Brad, you said you would be interested.
I read it, and it's just like, I don't know. Like, if you really want me there, I will be there.
I will say that
I might puke, but I'll be there.
I want to say, Brad, even though you're not working on this film, throughout the time that you've been here, you have been one of my most supportive people, and it would be no, Luis, no. And it would be from my bottom of my heart if I ask you to please be there for the Salo commentary.
I will be there if I can be there. I don't know when you have it planned.
Bro, I'm going to do it on a time that you would be available.
All right. I will be there.
Because we already got...
Goddamn, we've been doing this for 5 years together, so hell, why not?
Yeah. Remember that great movie, Mama Roma, that you thought was sweet and beautiful? This man directed this one.
I'm just, for I said, we said we'd never watch Justice League again. I'm gonna say that for Salo. I'm gonna do it once. That's it.
No, we're gonna do it again.
Fucking it.
Yeah. Shut up. We already did that, Luis. We don't have to do it again. No. I'm never gonna do. I'd rather watch Salo twice than have to watch Venom another time.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
But, yeah, man. Today was a really fun time on stream. So I'm gonna be doing a Salo watch along because we hit our goal of 300. 250 by the end of the week or by like next week.
Here's the thing with Salo is reading it. I don't know if I can make jokes at this. I might be turned so awkward from this movie. I will have to make jokes. I think that the only way us as humans will be able to get through that will be some form of comedic relief. And honestly, I am. Remind me not to eat beforehand.
Nobody bring chocolate cake to it. Is what I'm trying to say. No one bring double fudge brownies to it. It's gonna be your worst mistake. But yeah, that's gonna be. I'm gonna do that, and I don't know why I do the things I do for y'all, but you know what? It helps make my movies happen. So I'll do whatever I can. And with that said, Brad, what's
fucking Burke?
Bro, Burke, you want to be there too? The more the merrier, bro. The more the merrier. You want this out? We talking for yeah. Don't bring chocolate cake to the Salo watch along. Is what I'm trying to say. The Salo watch along potluck. Somebody
How
comes
do you
in.
get me into this literal shit.
Bro, I wish look, Brad. I said I'm gonna up the ante, and maybe that will incentivize people to want to donate to make this happen. So, well, somebody in this chat who will remain nameless decided that they would just wanted to see if it would happen.
What's the matter with like me and Suppy God and just giving you money? For nothing. Yeah.
I don't know, Brad. Yeah. I don't know, Brad, but like we had 50 from 2 people.
Burke, I understand. Yep.
Burke?
Yep.
I honestly respect you more because you're deciding to pass on this. Yep. Honestly, I'm going to lose a lot of respect for myself after doing this. But Brad,
I'll probably be same.
Yeah. Brad, how are you doing though? How's your day been?
I was doing better before I agreed to
Yeah.
Do
Any
this
dogs?
commentary with you.
Any dogs piss over your freaking cords?
No, not yet. They haven't done that in a while. So
Yeah, these are my puppies, bro.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, you expect that from puppies. They can't hold it as long.
No, I know, but like this is why I leave my door closed. And Brett, I've been doing that for a long time here. I've been doing that for a long time here. Yeah. Come on, man. I've been doing that for a while now. If you're just noticing, you really aren't observant. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun time, guys. And like Brad said, if we get to 250 by the end of the week, we will do Brad. We will do a separate commentary of Hostel because
Yeah.
Brad does.
I mean, because I hate myself too. Why not?
Yeah. I promise you guys, this is the tip of the iceberg you get to. I'm not doing Serbian film. I don't care if y'all donate $2,000. I'm not doing Serbian film.
I think you should just donate $2,000 just because.
Yeah,
without any inclination for us to do anything. Just donate
$2,000. Yeah. Put your pussy lips on live. I'll give you $1,000. All right, man. We're here to open our start our month of Francis Ford Coppola as we look at the films of Francis Ford Coppola, and today we start our month with 1974's The Conversation. If you guys don't know about The Conversation, you do know that this film, that Francis Ford Coppola was nominated for Best Director for this film, and for Godfather Part 2 in the same year.
And also, Francis Ford Coppola is not dead.
Yes, guys.
I want to bring this up. Raul keeps trying to kill the man, and he's not dead yet. Well, before I say that, let me check.
No, he's
not dead yet.
I actually saw his wine at HEB. At my HEB. I actually saw his wine
for a long time.
Yeah, I never saw it, and I saw like Coppola. I was like, huh. Still not going to take me out of my sobriety, but it's nice to know.
Sallow might do that.
Yeah. No. The only times I would probably do it is if Alejandro, Alfonso, or Guillermo offered a shot, and who am I to deny them that? Yeah. But let's get ready for this because this film did come out in 1974, so it's a couple of years after our cutoff date that we like to that we have here. Because of course, films made before 1969 are fair game for us when discussing these movies. But movies that are made after 1969 do have to be met with a spoiler warning. So if you have not watched this film, you might want to stop listening if you care about spoilers. If you don't care about spoilers and you keep listening, either way how this goes, this is your spoiler warning, and it is in effect in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was not my reaction when I found out I have to do Sallow, or it was the fucking piss.
Well, before we get into this, when you offered up Sallow, you're like, if we were to get to $300, I'll do a commentary of Sallow.
Yeah,
you should have known that was gonna happen. You should have known the friends we have.
I am a very humble person who thinks my friends will not donate more than $20 to my freaking stuff.
We're like, Raul's making a movie. Money,
yeah. But we'll see. I know Burke is going to be doing some fundraising on Friday for me through his Pokemon battle stream, so that's going to be awesome. We'll probably we'll raid him after we're done with live show. We'll probably we'll probably do like I'll probably watch We Lurk because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have enough for Among Us that night. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this though. Thank you, Burke, for all that you do, bro. It really does mean a lot. You did it last year when we were doing that first round of production, and you really helped out with raising money for it. So I really do appreciate what you do for me, man. It means a lot. The Conversation is a 1974 American mystery thriller written, produced, and directed by Francis Ford Coppola, and starring Gene Hackman with supporting roles by John Cazale, Alan Garfield, Cindy Williams, Frederick Forrest, Harrison Ford, Terry Garr, and Robert Duvall.
You gotta stop you there, Ro. We just had a tip for $4.20.
Can you tell me who tipped it, Brad?
I can read it as Dr. Umar. I know I can read that.
Ah,
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
thank you to the Prince of Pan Africanism for $4.20. We are now 241 um $41.80 from I
Awesome.
don't fucking know how to do math. I don't know how to fucking do math. Um
It's got a calculator row.
yeah. All right.
15 for 20. We are $245.80 away.
80 cents away. All right. Um the plot revolves around a surveillance expert and the moral dilemma he faces when his recordings reveal a potential murder. Coppola cited the 1966 film Blow Up as a key influence. However, since the film was released to theaters just a few months before Richard Nixon resigned as president, he felt that audiences interpreted the film as being a reaction to the Watergate scandal. That's that switch mask.
That's what you meant.
The conversation has won critical acclaim and a number of accolades, including the Grand Prix du Festival International du Film, the highest honor at the
How are you
19
supposed to fit that on an award?
the highest honor at the 1974 Cannes Film Festival. In 1995, it was selected for preservation in the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant. Of course, I mean, just hear that sound design. Just that,
Oh,
that
that
sound
music,
design.
that music.
Not
is-
even just the music, the way that they like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
way they mix the voices from the recordings.
And at the very start, when the sound is going off,
Mhm.
Brenda was even like, "Is something wrong with the sound?" I'm like, "No, I don't think so.
I think that's the movie.
I think it's the movie."
Yeah, yeah. Um, so cinematography by Bill Butler, music by David Shire, edited by Walter Murch and Richard Chu. It was released April 7th, 1974. It has a running time of an hour and 53 minutes, and on a budget of 1.6 million, they made 4.4 million back at the box office.
During that
Well-
time, really fucking good.
Fucking good. Yeah. So I picked this film because I was supposed to watch this last semester for my film class, but I was on set that week, so I didn't get to watch it. So I decided, I'm like, oh, let's see what this is all about. And I want to say I really enjoyed this movie. Just the whole mystery aspect and kind of like just kind of it playing out like a murder mystery of what went down, but also just having this character who's like really interesting. How he doesn't like what he's doing. He doesn't feel like he doesn't feel right about what he's doing, and that has something to do, with just his moral code, but also his Catholic upbringing and his and his faith. And I found it to be a really entertaining film. With, I saw that reveal coming from a mile away, honestly, but like
I mean,
was like,
I thought it was a good twist ending.
I thought it was a good twist ending, but I was just like wow, but what was grabbing me mostly was like the build up to the twist.
I mean, you can't get an M. Night Shyamalan every time.
Yeah, ooh, what a twist!
It's a twist.
What a twist! But yeah, no, I really enjoyed this movie. Brad, what did you think?
I am pleasantly surprised by this. I didn't know what to think of this going in, but it captured my attention from the get go. So I give Coppola credit on this. Also, the framing on this movie, like throughout the whole movie, spectacular. It is excellent. Probably one of the best framed movies I've seen. And just certain scenes, just the way he goes about it.
Mhm.
Very amazing. As you said, sound design was great. I did have an issue in one part with pacing. That was
Yeah.
when they were doing the convention. So around that area, the convention, the party. That was the one pacing issue I had in this movie. Other than that, everything like just captured my attention and just it kind of flew. I wish they would have maybe. I could have gone for this movie being a little longer and delve more into his female associations, because they don't really like those are kind of throwaway characters to me. Like they showed him on screen. They showed he had an issue with just being around females or being intimate, and then they
Yeah, a
go
lot
away.
of that is probably his Catholic guilt.
Yeah, so I mean, you kind of get that, but it would have been nice to get a little more
A little
detail
bit more
into that.
detail into
That
that.
way,
A little
you
bit
care about like that. At least the first female, like the second female that we see him be intimate with, she's just there to rob him. We
Yeah.
figured that one out.
Yeah.
But other than that, this movie is great.
Yeah, Gene Hackman is fucking great.
And then Harrison Ford is the secretary.
Harrison Ford was really good.
Yeah. Did you ever figure out how much you got paid on this? Like $1.98 and a cheeseburger?
No, I mean I can look here, but like
was it one of those like Jonah Hill roles where he has to pay to be there? Like, is that what this was?
Yeah. on the whole thing about the Watergate scandal, like, yeah, that like you released this around the same time that Nixon just resigned. Like, talk about perfect timing. Perfect timing.
In a way, yeah. I just think that this character is so. I don't know. You're so engrossed by him and just the way he kind of lives or doesn't live in a way. He just seems like such a lonely man. But and I wanted to bring this up. He is the best at what he does, but he hates what he does.
Yeah.
But he's like famous for being the best. What they say, I guess, bugger.
Yeah, I mean, like, just at the convention, I could just feel the disgust on his face and his body of hearing this new device that they're talking about. And they're like, seriously? Like, guys, like, maybe we, like, in a way, Hackman feels like he wants to say, like, we're going too far. But, like, you're also one of the best that they have, and you're so good at your job. And it's like, this is like, really? Like, come on, guys.
You can kind of tell that he kind of hates, like, his job in a way. But you don't understand that until about halfway in the movie when someone actually explains that on one of his jobs, because he was so good at it and he got what he wanted, a death of 3 people happened. Yeah. A murder of 3 people happened, which is kind of what he was worried about in this movie. Or in his case at this time.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was wrong about this. It wasn't what's it called, Best Director that he was nominated for. He was nominated for Best Picture. This one and Godfather Part 2 both got Best Picture nominations the same year. That's wild.
Wait, he had this and Godfather Part 2 at the
same year.
God damn, this man stayed busy.
Yeah, I'm guessing that he made this before. And it took a little bit longer to edit. I'm guessing pre-production for Godfather Part 2 got in the way. So he took a little bit more time to have this edited. But yeah, just think about that, man. Of course we found out we would know that Godfather Part 2 would win Best Picture, but still, like, man released 2 films in a year and he got nominated for both movies.
And you watch both of them and you're like, yeah,
I understand. Yeah.
They're both great. They're both wonderful.
Pretty great. So I also, like, you're talking about the framing. There's that shot when he's in the payphone. I think that's just brilliantly framed. Like,
yeah, there are many scenes in this. Like when they first show his shop, the framing of that, where you can, like, the supports are angled into it. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a beautiful frame. When he's in his house and it frames him, I think he's in his kitchen and it just frames the doorway. Like, the framing in this is spectacular. Like, if somebody's trying to learn film and learn about framing, this is a good film to really look at and explore. And I just got to think about it is this man beat himself for an award.
You beat yourself for an award, but it's wild. I guess that's what happens when you're Francis Ford Coppola. But
you don't hear about this nowadays. There's not any directors putting out 2 movies a year, especially being awarded in Best Picture. Like, that's unheard of. Like, they stagger that shit now.
Yeah, like that's fucking wild, dude. It's wild. But yeah, I really gotta say that I really did enjoy this movie. I think that there's just so much good, like so much what's it called, really interesting stuff going on technically, and just the story got me the whole time. But I do agree there was some slight pacing issue within the second act,
Not much, but there was
and
that one part.
yeah, and just I think that some of the women in this film just kind of get pushed aside, and like they're just kind of there. Like so those just some characters are kind of there.
You think that you get more in depth on those characters because they're the ones being intimate with them, but really
Yeah,
you see Harrison Ford way more,
yeah.
and he's just
Which by the way,
a horrible secretary.
yeah, yeah. But
Great actor, horrible secretary.
yeah. Great actor, horrible secretary. That's gonna be the title of this one, isn't it? Great actor, horrible secretary. But yeah, I just there's just so many moments within this film that I just like. I really do. What's it called? Like I like the whole sequence of him finding out what happened. Like just him just in his head imagining everything and realizing like, oh, I went about this.
We
I
gotta
had
bring this up.
That's
We
completely wrong.
We gotta bring this up. The toilet scene. That was all in his head. I'm guessing. I'm guessing he had a mental breakdown. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Although, had they done it where, like, because they just had like towels and stuff in there. What I think they should have done is her scarf.
Yeah, have the scarf come up, but
Yeah.
I mean, still, that made for like a really interesting shot with the blood pouring out of the.
It was very Kubrick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, very Kubrick. Very Kubrick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that whole sequence that in the third act where he's like piecing everything together, and you're like, yeah, of course it wasn't the fucking husband, it was the wife, of course.
It was all planned, and they were all even the Harrison Ford's character was all in on it.
Yep, it's like no shit. That's why he kept what's called bugging him, is because he was in on it.
Well, yeah, he wanted to get it like him there, so.
So what do you think, Brad? At the end, do you think he leaves the job?
I think he This is a difficult question because when a man is very good at something, he generally doesn't want to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he quits, like at the end, he had full meltdown. He just tore his apartment apart and just started playing the saxophone. So I think he had a full-on meltdown. So I think he did it. I don't think he would choose to leave his job, but I think he has to because, like, he was paranoid to begin with. Man had 3 locks, an alarm. His phone, technically, nobody could call it at the beginning anyway.
Yeah.
So this dude was paranoid to begin with. Now he's just straight up just.
I mean, just the beginning with the whole birthday card. It was like, from now on, I want you to send it to like a PO box. There's a lock.
I have an issue with this in particular, because this man, like, yes, he's paranoid about the birthday gift, and all that. Man still drank the wine. If I see a character that paranoid, I ain't fucking drinking the wine.
Yeah, no, you get that shit laced.
or I'm having my female companion drink it first before I drink it. And I didn't see that. I saw them both drink about the same time. So that is the issue I had with that.
I'm not gonna get caught today.
I'm like, you're paranoid about someone being able to have keys to your apartment. You're paranoid that they know when your birthday is, and can get to your mail, and yet you still drink the wine they dropped off. Doesn't fit to me.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give the conversation an 8.75 out of 10. I like this a lot. I think it's probably pretty strong. It's a strong work from Coppola, but there's, like I said, there's a slight pacing issue in the middle and the second act. Just some characters just feel like they just don't really do much. They're just kind of there to be there, and but I think that technically wise, like, this is freaking masterful, and I think that it's a good film. It's a pretty good film. It's a great film.
Great film.
Yeah.
It was definitely a good choice for this month. I will give it a 9.25 out of 10.
9.25, right?
Really, really well done.
Yeah.
I don't think it's definitely not perfect. but it's pretty damn close.
To be fair, y'all, I mean, I watched this right after I watched Happy Together from One Car Y, and that movie's fucking amazing. So, you know, like honestly, what's it called? I was kind of setting myself up there. But next week we talk about the Rainmaker, and I've never seen the Rainmaker before, so I'm actually pretty excited. I'm excited for this month because, of course, we get to talk about Godfather Part Two. Arguably one of my favorite movies of all time, but also we get to talk about The Outsiders, which I haven't seen The Outsiders in so long. So
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I haven't seen it in a really long time, Brad. What's it called? When you're from where I'm from, Brad, and when you're part of my ethnic group, you get shown The Outsiders a lot.
I can understand
For some reason. The Outsiders, what's it called? The Stand and Deliver, and Blood in Blood Out are movies that get, thrown around here a lot in schools. Which, for Blood in Blood Out, why the fuck are you showing that in school? What the hell?
There's a lot of questionable materials they showed.
Yeah, but man, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I want to thank our patrons. Our patrons are the ones who make these shows happen and help the network. What's it called? Keep going. So, thank you to our producers, our producers, our writers, and our producers and our writers. I'm sorry, I'm just losing it today. My associate producer Sarah, thank you so much for being a wonderful part of our Patreon and helping us make these shows happen. And we also want to thank our executive producer Shane.
You can follow our friend Shane at twitch.tv/xsrk or on Twitter at xsrk_ or at thriftedio.com. Go buy something.
Go buy something. Yeah, I forgot. So yeah, I forgot, dude. Fucking goddamn. The director's cut of fucking Blood in Blood Out is 190 minutes. Goddamn. Yeah, what's it called? Not doing that. The Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. Yeah, that's right, baby. Yeah. Vatos Locos for life. That's right, baby. Vatos Locos for life. But yeah, I want to thank our writers, Brown Rice 96 on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and all that wonderful stuff, and Twitch. Thank you,
Bryce.
Thank you, Bryce. Tomorrow, hopefully, tomorrow is our continuing on with the Terminator franchise, as we do Terminator 2 or T2, Judgment Day.
Which is the best one? I'm
Honestly,
excited. I'm excited. It is the best one.
Yeah.
Because after this, it just goes downhill.
After this is gonna be a pain, Brad.
It's gonna be hurtful. We're gonna be like, let's watch RoboCop. Fuck this shit.
I don't want to watch.
I want to watch Red Foreman and RoboCop.
I really don't want to watch Salvation. I really don't want to.
I don't want to watch anything after the second one.
Not even Salvation. I am dreading having to watch Genesis. I do not want to watch Genesis.
Which one was Genesis?
It's the one before the newest one that came out, Dark. So Genesis is after Salvation.
Which one's with Christian Bale?
That's Salvation.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one's still bad. Like I don't know. Like, one was pretty good. It was setting it up nice. Yeah. 2 is spectacular.
Yeah.
And then after that is just like garbage.
Fuck are you doing?
Straight up garbage. Yeah.
But I want to thank our other writer, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
At Real Nerdy Dad on Twitter. Thank you so much, Tony. You're the best, bro. We'll see. What's it called? Girls are using.
He says he wants to join this.
He wants to join us. Well, tomorrow, baby, 8:30 p.m.
Oh yeah, come watch T2.
T2 with us. I fucking don't want to watch Genesis, bro. I really don't want to watch Genesis. But that's gonna be for another couple of.
It's for Bryce. I'll do it.
I know it's for Bryce. I'm gonna do it, but like, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna have a good time just sitting there watching that movie.
I mean, there should be a lot of comedic responses though to make fun of the fucking movie.
Yeah. But I'll need your jacket, your boots, and your glasses. All right, man. But thank you all so much. As always, patrons get this episode a couple of hours early before the public does. But we'll be back on Thursday. That's probably the only thing good about Genesis is Emilia Clarke. You're spelling it wrong too, Luis. It's Gnesys.
Really? Jesus.
Look it up.
Horrible.
Yeah.
That's fucking horrible.
But I want to thank everybody so much, and as always, we'll catch you guys for Thursday's Saturday morning review. This week, we have not chosen anything, have we? No, we haven't. But we will find out after we're off air. So without further ado, Brad, set them out.
All right, Roll. Thank you, being host as always. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to all those who joined us in chat today. That means you, Luis, you, Stacy, Burke. Thank you. I think that was it. And thank you for the donation of 420. Blaze up. And I guess to end this episode, I guess I'll just leave with "We'll Be Back." Young Yoda out.
Jenny sees.
And